It's really sad because I often wondered if that was an animal attack. Some guy was that day was told to be seeing one of the guys that work in the backhoe and operating system out on 4th Street. That he was going to do heroin and kill the fucking guy, is what he kept saying. Somebody actually died and wasn't written down as dead, written down as missing. And that was my Uncle Kevin, my dad's cousin. Mature. Drink your fucking coffee, right? What have you been through? Do you ever tell people that? Are you too fucking manly? Because that's sick to say that the same day that somebody dies on a work site. My uncle. And I have to find his dead body, and I'm the one who thought to call the police. Mark never told me what happened, but it could have been an animal attack. Bear? Yeah. But anyway, heroin does make you turn into a serial killer. Yes, it does. That's exactly what one of my uncles fucking did, one of my great uncles. Dale. He wrote a book in prison and they've edited it to be like a life lesson of how he killed people every time he did heroin. He'd wake up with like no consciousness about it. Like no guilty consciousness about it. But you know what he did and he'd get off on it. So anyway, Kevin, another Kevin, my dad's like nephew. He still works forestry. He says it's not really creepy all too often, honestly. And the animals like do come close, but they have guns and bear bangers, and nobody goes missing, other than they go home and drink too much and fall off the bridge or whatever. Like stupid shit. Like the guy was kind of out of their rocker before it started, and it was kind of suicide kind of thing. Anyway, so Sarah Miller asked for me to be second eyewitness to this chick slitting her throat. Like Sarah said that she's seen her do it. And Sarah like walks a dead body over to me, and I was like, and she's like, I don't think any staff or any patients did this. And I was like, it looks like she did it to herself, honestly, because it was like pop, pop, it just. But who knows? I'll believe you. That's really disturbing. I don't ever want to actually kill myself. That's what I think about in my sleep, is how scary work can be. Especially when Ben and Johannes and Sally and whoever else, they're all slipping away, and they're miserable, but they're trying to earn trust. Coffee isn't working, they're just drinking it, kind of thing. It's sad. Well, anyway. My colon was working really hard when I was sick. It's kind of hard to take a shit, and it's a huge dump because I ate the whole bag of fucking jerky. Yeah. When colon works hard, it's almost like you ate nuts. That's your colon stones coming out. Saying, good job. The more nuts you have, almost the better. It was a hard shit. I didn't even believe it. But my stomachache went away, I think. Well, actually, no. Because I'm upset today. Yeah, staff was scary for a bit. Plus, they shake y'all up, make sure you're not a serial killer no matter what. Suicidal, well, that honestly doesn't matter that much. As long as you're not unstable suicidal, I want to bring someone with you. But I'm not even suicidal. It's just being scared of work because there's so many places they could hide you. And how well somebody else is going to believe that. How long it's going to take for them to find you if you're not dead. And whatever happened to Kevin, I just call him Slevin. Because he looked like a Steve, but his name was Kevin. Let's just say it was a bear, that bear attack. Like, I'm going to fall for it. I'll be like, what bear attack? I remember being told how fucking stupid some of the people that work forestry are. Like, tired and, like, arrogant. They don't see why we smoke a cigarette or a J. They don't see why we drink coffee and alcohol at night and in the morning. It's because it's just flat land. You don't go up hills very often. And if you do, it's a 700. It's called. And I was really fearful of driving the machinery around the zone. And I just didn't get it. I think they knew something and were terrified. I was like, what, did a bear eat him and he couldn't protect him and he feel bad? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you got ate by a bear. Oh shit, maybe just go to the emergency and get some calm down medicine and have a good sleep. I just want to make sure they found you. And I was broken. I love these dudes when they're so stupid when they're scared. Well, you're hardly fucking drugged out when you're a militant, honestly. Drugged in to not talk to. That's what I went on to do. That was my work experience, to move on from army to military and get more hours and work. Yes, I barely knew him. I knew him, but I barely knew him. I was pretty young still, and he didn't live here, so I didn't meet him very many times. Yeah. Bad day in Amber history. And Justin says, I want to dye your hair for you. I let him, and what he does is he puts conditioner in the dye. And then I wash out and show him after 20 minutes. He goes, that's not what I wanted. I had blonde hair, like down to here. You want to dye my hair. It looked like a brunette and just like splat it on there with conditioner to wreck the dye and everything. I just dyed my hair black. That's usually where I'm coming from. Is that all in all, it's a good day if it ended up a good day, right? I've had like one day, bad day, one growing up wake up moment that I haven't grown on yet because it still disturbs me. I liked all the staff that was passing away. For like years before I even worked there, I knew them. And he always told me, don't do anything that isn't legal because it's not legal, because it's not safe. I'm like, okay. Like, this was back in like when my uncle Dale went to prison. It was back in like the 70s, like the late 70s. Why would you do heroin? It's a low feeling. I am heroin. I'll be okay. Are you okay? I'm gonna need another coffee. I have a cigarette too. Can't believe I talk about my shit at this age. Will I ever stop? No signs of Alzheimer's or dementia so far. I want to lower the points because I was at a habitual manner for how toxic it is. I was at a high point. So I tried vaping, but anyway, definitely a coffee, maybe not a cigarette. Can you drive back home? Too spongy. It actually is kind of hard. Thank you. I know a lot of people are proud of me actually and tell the story of the time I was a forestry worker.